Hey everybody, and welcome to another YouTube video. What's been getting asked a lot on the other hunt videos is about the canvas tent. So naturally I decided why not take a day here with my brother Stu and make a more in-depth video about it. Maybe reveal yourself or say hi or something.
Oh, hey.
If you want to see Stu cry, watch the Nevada hunting video. But anyway, this is a Kodiak canvas flex bow. You can go ahead and stand up maybe.
Oh.
It's the 10 foot by 14 foot version. Now this is an 80-pound setup between the two. So we got about 40 pounds in poles and stakes and whatnot there. And then the tent itself, the body, lives in this case right here. So packed up, there's both things. They do a pretty nice job with the bagging of this. 3 clips, open it up, 2 more straps right there, and then we're down to the tent body. And just so everybody knows, I bought this. I bought it on a pro deal, but I don't know anybody there or have any kind of affiliation, so this is just me showing you my tent that I like. And here we've got numerous poles and such. And then in here we got a bag of stakes. Got a, let's see, the tent is 10 by 14. This is a 10 by 12 canvas tarp. One thing that's been happening when I use this tent on abrasive ground is I am starting to get some wear marks in the floor of it. All right. You can see it's got a real heavy duty, I don't know if that's silicone or rubber, not really rubber, but it's sort of a soft plasticky coating on the whole bottom of the tent. I've had this set up on full snowy ground. It's cold. The floor is definitely cold. I think the tarp will help with that too, but I've never had moisture come through whatsoever. It's folded in fourths. I can see that this is the front here because the awning's on it. It's nothing to just drag it around. But all you really got to do to start is get it. All 4 corners in. The unique thing about the design of this tent is you get a nice big flat roof, and the walls are real vertical, so a lot of walk around space in there. Right in there. Right in there. And hook them up like that. We got the male side, a female side. Push them together. And just as you push down, the whole thing stretches out. And then there's this sliding bar that goes right over the top. And that's that. So I guess this is one thing I don't really love about it, is how you gotta sort of walk all over the sides. If when it's muddy out and you got stuff all over your boots, you're definitely tracking it onto the sides of the tent. Not that big a deal. So you can see how that roof is nice and flat and tensioned. Next, we take the 2 end pieces, one at a time, of course. You can pick that up, and that nub, that nipple right there, goes right into the end of the pole, and you just sort of push and shove. Find the hook down at the bottom center, and that goes right in that side. So one side done, same thing. Pick it up, shove the end right in there, down to the bottom. Okay, look at that. We have our awning to set up. So you can just take 2 stakes. Once you've done this a few times, you know about where to put your stakes. I'm gonna eyeball right out about here somewhere. And about here. Good enough. We'll take an awning pole, put it through the grommet on the corner, stand it up straight, rope over the top, around the stake, hook the deal on right there. Okay. Now if I was gonna set this up for more than just a demo, I'd probably move one of the stakes out a little bit and try and pull some more of that slack out of the awning. That's it, other than going around, and I'll usually stake at least every other one of these available staking areas all the way around, just to sort of finish pulling the floor tight. You could roll the awning up, and they've got tie-offs where it can just stay against the wall up there, tied off. Now this awning, I have had it in heavy rain and snow. It fills up with water, and the water doesn't even drip through. You know, you got to push it all out of there and make yourself a wet spot out in your tent area. Snow, you definitely want to bang it off, because it'll start to sag the structure a bit. Nothing to where you feel like it's going to collapse on you. A vent that's sort of protected from the elements with that fender or hood or whatever you'd call it. How was it for when we had 4 of us and it was raining? It got sort of steamy in there. Yeah. And you know, if you touch the walls, they felt damp, but didn't feel like it was uncomfortably humid or damp on the inside. All the windows and doors are open, because if you don't open them all when you go to pack it up from your previous use, it's like trying to roll up a hot air balloon. So this just lets all the air out when it collapses. Now, this is the deluxe version, the 10x14 deluxe. It's 760 bucks on the Kodiak Canvas website, which for a tent like this and the quality I found it to have, I think is a good deal. It's not made in USA, which for some people that matters more than it does for others. I haven't seen any quality issues in it that makes me think, yeah, wish I had a made in USA version just for the quality aspect. The zippers have all been great. Have not torn a single seam or anything in it. Had it buried in snow, heavy rain, heavy wind, the whole 9 yards. Never a leak, never a tear. So you get your doors. You can have them screened open as windows for good airflow. You can close them all up. This comes with it. I'm pretty sure it just came with it. It's sort of a gear panel, so you can organize some things there. There's this clip-in loft deal, just an easy clip on all 4 corners. This actually works pretty nice if you got wet clothes from the day and the buddy heater's in here running. I'll lay my clothes out up here and they dry off nicely up there, plus up and out of the way. We had 4 of us in here on that Nevada hunt, all on cots, and that's pretty tight. There's no room for really anything but 4 guys sort of stepping on each other's stuff all the way across the floor. For 2 guys, even 3, I've got room in here to put a table in the corner, for gear underneath it, cooking area on top. So this guy, the small buddy heater, and the 6 or whatever foot hose inside here like this, enough hose to run out the door and hook up to a 20-pound or whatever size you want propane tank. And man, in the snow, really cold conditions, I've gotten it probably up to 70 degrees in here with the buddy heater, t-shirt weather inside the tent when it's freezing ass cold outside. So this is a kind of a must-have. All right, now Stu is 6'11", 412 pounds. No,
plenty of room.
How tall and light are you?
6'2", not very light. Okay.
Stu can walk around other than in that one spot with the optional gear loft.
Still not an issue.
This sucker is definitely spacious.
I could take a nap, look out the window.
All right, so that's probably enough about showing off the inside. I'm just gonna take it down now. As you can see, it is not a pain in the ass at all to set up and take this tent down. I've used wall tents before, where by the time you're done setting up, you're hoping you don't have to move for the next week or something, because it was such a chore to do. A couple folds to the center. Okay, this is good. As I was rolling it up, I found one of those spots right there. You can see the reinforced fibers, but it has worn through the rubberized stuff. So that's exactly why I'm gonna start using that canvas tarp underneath it, because I don't take my boots off to go in and out. I don't really clear the ground very much before setting it, and it's also sometimes for a space this big, hard to avoid rocks being underneath where you're at. So example of a little bit of wear that I don't think's that big a deal. I could patch it if I wanted to, but it's a hunting tent. Okay, all rolled up. They could make these straps a hair longer if you don't get the width just right on your roll-up job. It's a little tough to stretch, but it's not gonna kill you. Canvas bag for all the stakes. Plenty of room in the stake bag, or the pole bag. All right, so there you have it. The Kodiak canvas, 10x14, flex bow. Not much more to say, not much more to show. Thanks for watching.